talk about Jay Shetty, Madonna. Go.
I'm Hulk.
Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hulk smash dishes.
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes.
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're bullying, they can trans me. You get for granted like these dickers trying to face me. Just be your ex, I'll nip your ass taxi. I wait with screaming, shake you girl out body sexy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening. It is the first day of October 2025. We are the Ponch and Nikki Show.
Ooh, spooky season.
I love it. Let's go. I'm not going to lie, though. I know you were up big mad about fall not being here on time, but man, I was driving around yesterday getting some stuff done, and it felt like the short time I lived in Los Angeles because there was no humidity. Windows were down, and I was just like, this does not suck at all.
It did not suck. You're
At all.
correct. You're
It was
correct.
really nice. So high of 90 today,
Oh God.
tomorrow.
Great.
So we have one last weekend. I mean, it's going to be fucking banger weekend for temps, and then Tuesday it's going to feel like fall. So it's like 4 or 5 days, 6 days. It's going to be awesome.
Easy on the F-bomb. Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
Intense.
My apologies. Hit the dump button, please.
Dump.
You're so funny. Look, the behind the scenes of when we were on terrestrial radio, the amount of times that I hit the dump button for myself, once or twice, you uncountable. There's no more count for it. The times that things flew out of your mouth, and I was like, nope, not that one. Not
Sometimes
that one.
it's inappropriate. It just happens, Sometimes I can't help myself.
It was a little bit. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. I definitely want to get into, if you missed it yesterday, I didn't even know it was happening. Maybe a lot of people didn't. Madonna gave her first interview in about 10 years, like a 2-hour sit down. The guy that I think you like, Jay Shetty.
Yeah.
Great interviews, insightful. So she sat down and talked about a lot of things that I didn't know. So we'll get into that. AI music. Are you a fan or not? We'll get I don't know. We're coming into some weird times. That's for sure. There's an AI artist, if you missed it this weekend, that just got signed for like a $3 million record deal, which is what? Huh?
Right. Somebody that doesn't even exist. Yeah. AI artists and AI actors. There's a whole world that's emerging that needs to be shut down now.
Well, it's not going to be shut down. It's too late. But what I will say, though, that if you're a young person or just reinventing yourself right now and you're looking to get into the entertainment business, fam, right now you need to get old school. And it is time to be a stage actor, be a stand-up comedian, be a live performer. That's what's going to set you apart, quite honestly, from AI, because all the what you're going to hear on the radio, I would get, unless they do some sort of government thing to where they put a kibosh on. I don't know if you knew this, but like here's an example. Like Canada radio has to play a certain percentage of Canadian artists. That's just how they have it in the country, to where a percentage has to be Canadian. So I think that we'll probably see a time, it'll be way too late, where there's like you cannot have all AI artists on a station, or because it's unfair. People are going to go crazy about how unfair it is. It's a losing battle, I'm telling you right now. So get ahead of it. And if you are talented and you like art, go be an actor in public. Go be a artist in public. Do things in public to where it's tangible and people can see that you are a real representation of a meat sack and flesh and blood. So just my thought.
Not a bad
or
idea.
sit in your basement just sit in your basement like me in front of a laptop and wait for the show to start every day. That's it. Either way.
Whatever floats
It's your
boat.
life. It's your life, whatever you want to do. How was your day yesterday? You have a good one? I talked to you briefly. You're at the gym?
Yeah. Went to the gym, had a doctor's appointment. Yeah, it was a fine day. You know, we're rinse and repeat over here. Rinse and repeat. It's great.
Groundhog Day is what you're saying. Right.
Great. Yes.
All right, let's get into spill. There we go.
Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Viva's is showing receipts. Spill the tea. Make it burn. Spill that tea, girl. Spilling the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spy with the tea. With Nikki V. The tea piping hot today. Pull up a chair and get your spot, okay?
Ooh, more details coming out on Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's split. Allegedly, Keith has been going through some stuff, making questionable choices. This is coming from a source that does not want to be named. It led to Nicole actually filing for divorce. We don't really know what happened. I found a video from back. This was whenever he was honoring Nicole Kidman at an event, and he shared something very private that I didn't know.
4 months.
I didn't know this either.
4 months into our marriage, my addictions that I'd done really nothing about blew our marriage to smithereens, and I went into the Betty Ford Center for 3 months. 4 months into a marriage, I'm in rehab for 3 months with no idea what was going to happen to us. And if you want to see what love in action really looks like, give that a whirl. Nick pushed through every negative voice, I'm sure even some of her own, and she chose love. And here we are tonight, 18 years later.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder, is that something that reared its ugly head again?
Yeah, it could be.
Of course. It's all speculation. We're just having a conversation.
The most important thing to me in this, and it's not even the marriage at all at this point. If that's the case, then it's time to focus 100% on Keith Urban and figure out that marriage really does not matter at that point. And that's sad. I'd like to think it's just that the saucy co-stars that we were talking about yesterday on all these shows. She's really had the career glow up this year. It's like she's on TV every other show. It's great.
She's done a lot. That's for sure. She really has. So nobody, we don't have all the details yet, of course, with that, but it's sad either way. You teased this earlier about this new AI actress that is out, and the SAG-AFTRA community not happy, rightfully so. This woman's name, or she's a woman, I guess, portraying a woman. Her name is Tilly Norwood.
Controversy in Hollywood, which could have implications for all of us, really. All right, check this out. You are looking at actress Tilly Norwood. Only here's the thing. She's not really an actress because she's not really a person. She is a product, 100% AI generated. Now she's caught the attention of Hollywood talent agencies, and real-life stars are raising alarm.
Tilly Norwood was created by Aline Vanderveld, and an actor who founded the world's first AI talent studio, Sequoia. Vandervelden says she's spoken with several agents vying to represent her AI character, who she pitched as the next Scarlett Johansson.
Wow. You know what they say in the business, those who can't do will just create AI and put all the other actors who can out of business and work completely. Look, this is a real deal. I am seeing, we're not talking like I follow a lot of B and C list celebrities and I love them to death, but I'm seeing A list celebrities on these podcasts that are visibly freaking out. These are folks that have their bread and butter has been buttered for a long, long time. And they're like, oh, I'm out of a job. I'm out of a job. I heard actually Rob Lowe, of all people, he was on the Burt Kreischer podcast, and he was talking about, it's weird. I've never in my entire career been into a Hollywood negotiation to where the studios are negotiating down Everyone is negotiating salaries down, 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 down. Guys, live. It's all live. That's where it's at, live.
This is a very, very scary place to be in. If you are an actor, if you were a person in the entertainment industry, I mean, we saw this with radio. What was it, a year ago or so? The very first AI jock. And I mean, it's a very terrifying place to be in. You're basically telling somebody who's worked their ass off in this industry to get where they are that their art and their talent it doesn't matter. Like, it can be replaced by AI, and why are you paying this? I mean, they're not real. They don't need a salary. They're not real.
You're paying the person that is
I get it.
Programming the AI.
That's to me, it's not. I mean, that's the biggest scheme I've ever heard of. That's just crazy. And you're out there, this fake AI generated actor is out here looking for deals, looking for representation, and people are coming to the table and having conversations with her. Like, that should be a no-go. That should be like, hey, we're not doing that, guys. Come on. Like, no, she's not even a real person. We're not negotiating with you. That's crazy. I don't understand. Like, people need to get in line and align together and just say, no, stop the madness. I mean, I understand AI is great for mundane, everyday tasks like ChatGPT and stuff that's tedious. I get that. Trust me. And using it for things that can help us make our day go smoother. Excuse me. But no, it's just like that artist that we talked about last week, getting a $3 million deal. That's crazy.
If I may. You're just hearing about the entertainment part because of all the talking heads on TV and the internet like ourselves, to where it affects us directly. But this is the beginning, guys. There's a bigger thing of like, the person I'm listening to, is that really a person, or the person I'm watching? That is the smallest part of this entire equation whatsoever. The fact is that there is going to be massive layoffs in the next 10 years of tons of people around the world that will not have jobs. They're projecting over 60% of the population will not have a job any longer. And the fact is that my generation, not knowing, telling our children, hey, get into computers, get into coding. That's where the future is. That's where you need to be. And now that is not where you need to be. That's unless you're exceptional at coding and you're some genius. Fam, you need to go get a trade. You need to be an electrician. You need to be a welder, a plumber, something that is going to give a service, because this world is going to wake up very soon and go, what the F just happened? It's way bigger than music. It's way bigger than movies. I'm telling you right now, and I've been hollering about this for 3 years. And now we're getting to the point. It's no going back. You understand that, right? There's not going to be a like, okay, we took it too far, guys.
No, I know there's no going back. Trust me. I am well aware. We can't put anything back in the box in this society anymore. We just got to wait for the day that God comes back and I can get off of this crazy rock. Anyway.
Sure. Or we could just do live performances. And speaking of, we're going to be live this Friday at the Edge of Hell and the Beast. We're kicking off First Fridays and kicking off Spooky Season 2. AI cannot be live in the West Bottoms going, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm just saying. They have not perfected AI to do that yet. How'd you get off work so early? AI's not going to ask you that. I will. You'll be like, hey, did you blow work off? How's that? Hey, what's going on?
Wait. This is exciting. One of our favorite shows is back today. Season 9 of Love is Blind.
Woo! Come on, Trash TV. I love it.
Oh, yeah. This is the show, man. This and Love Island, I can get behind. Season 9, we've got 32 new contestants. The age range is between 27 and 41. So a little bit older. I like the idea of throwing in some 40s, getting 45, 46, 47. Like, why not? There are people out there that are, still available and still looking. So Denver, I believe, is where they pulled all of these folks from. So I'm ready for it.
I like that they're doing it regionally. That they finally the producers got it together, and it makes sense because you meet these people on these shows, and it's like, oh, you live in Texas, I live in Virginia. It's never going to work. So that does work out. Hey, let's get ahead of all of this. Let's start working on the AI version of Love Is Blind. All the contestants don't know that they're AI characters, and they're in these things, and they're talking to each other, trying to make a match. And when the curtain goes up, it's revealed that it's just two smartphones talking to each other. Love Is Blind, AI. It's a show.
Ew. I would not watch that.
By the way, Dibs, I licked that idea. So anyway, that takes that. You guys saw it first. Just saying. My lawyers will be in contact.
We've talked about AI taking over the workforce and all the things, but I don't think that AI can do this. There's a new trend emerging in the workplace right now, and it may pop up at your job. No shoes allowed. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a whole thing. More companies are mixing relaxed and collaborative ideas. They think that if you leave your shoes at the door, then it's going to create a more relaxed and collaborative work environment. You can wear socks, you can go barefoot, you can do slippers, but no shoes.
I think that's awesome. I let's go one better. And I know people are like, no, and I know they're a mess, but I like no shoes, and I like animals at the workplace. And obviously, we're talking about like an office situation, guys. Don't go, oh, work in a fryer. No, we don't want an animal or a barefoot there. I'm saying if you work in like
animals for sure, but listen, not everybody takes care of their feet. That is dangerous. Hot toes and stinky feet. That is a real thing, and nobody needs to smell that crap.
You walked around barefoot all the time at the radio station, all the time.
My feet smell amazing. My toes are always done. There's no sweating feet. Like some people have disgusting feet, and you take off their shoe, and you're like, oh, smack in the face. I can't work in that condition. Ew.
Maybe they wouldn't have that condition more if they knew that they were going to have to take their shoes off all the time. Maybe they would take a little bit better care of their shoes and their feet, knowing that, oh, I'm going to go to work and take my shoes off. Maybe that would be a thing.
No, that just means that they don't have self-awareness.
Are you foot shaming people already before this rule goes into effect?
Look, I'm saying, like, you live with yourself. You know your feet stink. You have to smell underneath your covers. Like, come on. If you're not taking care of it, then you're not going to take care of it just because you're going to the workplace. Like, no. You get some of that spray and go to the podiatrist and figure out why you got hot toes, because that is nasty. I could not do that. Look, I love being barefoot. I do. I really do. I love being barefoot, but
I'm all in on like the grounding thing. Man, I'm all about it. Like 3-4 times a day, my shoes are off and I'm walking in grass. I'm standing in grass like 15 minutes it is scientifically proven. It drops your heart rate and gets your blood pressure down and does it. But if you have those things, yeah.
And hug a tree.
Yeah. Like for a weekend.
Or for a year.
A decade, maybe. And if you have those stinky feet, make sure you check out our friends at Mando. Go to shopmando.com. That's right, fam. It is October and we're back, y'all. We're back with Mando. Make sure you go to shopmando.com. 72 hours worth of protection. Look, I have seen it. I know you've seen it. You're like walking around going, oh, that's a thing. Oh, it's in the stores. I see it in the stores. There's a Mando section there, Mando section there. I heard this on our show. Mando, you can go to shopmando.com, check them all out, and make sure you use our code PONCH, PONCH, for your special discount. Shopmando.com, and don't have stinky feet, butts, pits, or anything else. Shopmando.com.
Yeah, don't buy it in the store because you can get 20% off if you go online, shopmando.com, and then you get that starter pack and the whole body deodorant. Game changer. Game changer. Yeah. Just grip those feet. Just
look. I used to have
tiny spritz.
I used to have really bad feet. I did not take care of my shoes. I didn't take care of my feet. I was just an idiot. I was an animal, quite honestly. Like feral. The time I was very feral. I told you the time that we had a trip to New York, and I forgot socks. I forgot to pack socks.
Oh yeah.
That's literally where I was in my early 20s. I was an idiot. Yeah. So I forgot socks. I'm walking around New York for 3 days. We were at the Sirius XM Fishbowl Studios with Jewel, of all people. I was sitting, I don't know, about 2 feet from Jewel. And before she's about to go into her song or wherever, she's literally live on the air and she goes, "Oh my God." She's like, "What is that smell?" And I was like, "I think it's my feet." And then I took my high tops off and it cleared the fishbowl. It cleared the room. Jewel left for a bit. The man, yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I learned though. I did. And that never happened again.
Oh God.
What if Jewel remembers that?
Worth asking.
I didn't buy socks. Caitlin, great question. All right. Well, if you want to ask, these are, you know what? These are I was like, well, why didn't you buy socks? Well, Caitlin, that was at a time where I was making, I think, $24,000 a year. I had 3 children. I was working in radio, and then I was being sent to these cities, and I literally would go there with no money. I would literally just stand there going, when is the company dinner? When is the event? Where is the catering? I've been to New York. I've been to LA with less than $30 in my pocket back in those days. And yeah, that's why I didn't buy socks. I didn't buy food either. Look, while everybody was going to hey, we're going to go to Ivy. I'm just like going, where the hell is Sbarro? Let's go.
Sbarro.
Hit me with a Sbarro in the airport, fam. So yes, that's why I did not buy socks. Makes sense. Great question.
Does. Big ol' winner on last night's Wheel of Fortune. If you're still keeping up with that show, but woo, the biggest in history.
Living things, that is the category. Christina's staring at me. Good luck.
Pack of coyotes.
Christina, they're going to miss you at work. You just won $1 million.
You won $1 million. You're a millionaire.
So happy for you.
Nice.
Hey, check that out. $1 million on Wheel of Fortune.
The only reason I wasn't a fan of Wheel of Fortune is because I'm not good at it. Jeopardy is my thing, but I have dyslexia, so those letters make no sense to me. But I have checked it out since Seacrest is on here lately. And I'll tell you what, he does not only a great job, but you can tell like Vanna White is like hella relaxed and happy he's there. You can just tell, she had that trepidation at first when Pat was leaving. And it's like, I don't know about this little guy. He's going to be an ego.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that there's like a weight lifted off of Vanna White. Like, oh, I don't have to deal with this other guy anymore that I had to deal with for a long, long time. So I like it. I think the energy's cool.
I'm so jealous of her. I'm so jealous.
Right?
God, I mean, that broad has had the best gig. She has worn designer dresses every day.
Right.
Just walks this way and then this way and turns letters. It doesn't even have to turn it anymore. Just a nice little tap.
Mm-hmm.
That's, the gig to get. I'm so jealous.
Let's create you one. Let's create you a game show to where you wear beautiful dresses every single day. I mean, maybe we could do like an independent show like Wheel of Meth or something. It'd be kind of cool. It's like you're in a beautiful ball gown or whatever, and it's like Cracky McGee comes over.
I don't think that's going to take off like Wheel of Fortune did.
Never know.
I wish I could take her gig. That'd be fantastic. Vanna, move over. Need a brunette in this position now.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, I know you didn't watch it, and I just stumbled upon it yesterday. This Madonna interview. Did you see any clips of this whatsoever?
I saw a little bit of it. So you take it and enlighten me, please.
So Jay Shetty is he's like a motivational speaker. He's got millions of followers. I happen to really like his interviews a lot. He's not a gotcha kind of guy. I think, really wants to get to the root of whoever he's interviewing and let them speak. A lot of softball questions on this, which was okay for me. Madonna really hasn't done an interview like this in almost a decade. And she also brought her Kabbalah spiritual advisor with her, which I think that it was a condition of the interview. Like the last half of it, he was like involved. Mm-hmm. So I kind of I was like, okay. But the first hour of it was just Shetty and Madonna. and she was just talking about her journey. Some stuff I didn't know. I didn't know she almost committed suicide. I didn't know that it was that bad for her mentally.
Once in my life where I wanted to cut my arms off. I actually contemplated suicide. I was like, I can't take this pain anymore. But as soon as you understand that what's happening to you is a challenge that you are karmically meant to experience and learn from and evolve to a higher level of consciousness, then you can look at that event, that experience, as a lesson and not punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd she want to cut her arms off?
There was a lot that was going on with her. There was just a lot. I didn't realize that the custody battle was so harsh and long. I had no idea about a lot of that stuff. I mean, she was dealing with a lot. She goes into it. I recommend watching it, but it is basically saying what we said for a long time. It's like, with all the monetary things and the access and she was the most miserable she ever was, and including when she was like poor. Like me and Madonna are just the same. We're running around New York City as kids with nothing. It turned out better for her, though. But I don't know. She had pretty good perspective on here.
Acceptance is just accepting that what is happening to you is meant to happen to you and that you're going to be okay. It's not an instant thing. There's no such thing as an instant thing. There's no way we're going to escape suffering. Even if we grow up with wealth and privilege, our challenges and our suffering is going to come to us in a different way.
Correct.
Yeah, you will have troubles in this life. That's for sure.
I walked away from that interview and I thought, you know what? I really liked what Madonna was saying there. It took me about 5 minutes to get over the grill thing over her teeth because it does affect her
speech. Yeah, big time.
Speaking a little bit, but I'm not sure how old she is. Isn't she in her 70s? But she looks fantastic.
Oh, she's not 70 yet, is she? Really?
Let's look it up.
Look it up.
How old is
67?
She looks great. She's rocking 67 years old.
67 and she looks like that. That's amazing.
She's using that new whatever that Botox plastic surgery that what's her name? Jenner's using. This is like a different evolution of whatever these folks are using. Before just like, oh, you look so
That doctor that Kris Jenner uses, he's booked for a long time after that one.
I mean, it's like a big jump from like, oh yeah, you've had work to, whoa, you just like took 25 years off your face.
Yep.
You can't tell. Madonna kind of looks like that, don't you think? I think she looks really good.
I would say she's better. She had some stuff reversed.
Correct.
There was a time where girlfriend got way too lost in the sauce.
That's why I bring it up, because it was like too much.
It's better. It is better. Yeah, for sure. You know who I think looks freaking amazing? This is total, squirrel moment here. But Mariska Hargitay, or whatever her name is, off Law and Order.
Oh, Mariska Hargitay. I love her so much.
I mean, her pictures that she posted whenever that last award show, and her in that velvet gown, holy crap. She is stunning. And I don't even know if she's had work done. I mean, she's just chef's kiss. Like, I hope I age like that.
Well, I think a lot of it is genes. Her mom was Jane Mansfield.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying, she's just stunning. I saw those pictures again last night, and I was like, God, you're beautiful.
That was honestly the documentary that I didn't know I wanted to watch this year. Mariska Hargitay's documentary was really good. I didn't know that's who her mom was. But she's a great lady. I love her too. I still will refuse to watch all those Law and Orders. In fact, we were talking about you at my U.S. dermatology appointment yesterday. We were talking about shows. I was talking about because I'm a little gossip. You know what I mean? I'm like one of those.
Yes.
Like, so I was like, we're getting stuff done. I'm like, so since you're in the medical profession, what do you think about like doctor shows on TV? And we're just me and Kayla are just chatting it up. And I was like, there's this new show called Doc. What do you think? Da, 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 da. She's like, I haven't seen that. But she's like, are you watching the 911 shows? And I'm like, oh my God, Nikki's hooked on those. I was like, I hate them because I watched one and I was like, I know where this is going. It'll ruin my life. I'll watch them all. She's like, they're so good. So
you can't
good.
stop. You can't stop. It sucks you in. And then next thing you know, it's midnight. And you're like, oh my God, I have to get up in like 4 hours. I've got to go to bed.
I believe I heard the same story from her and you at the same time. I think you guys had identical Saturdays because she was like, I couldn't get off the bed. I couldn't get off the couch. I just kept watching episode after episode.
Yep.
So there
happens.
you go. 911.
Do we have time for a Taylor Swift minute?
That's not a question on this show. There's always time.
Because I need everyone to weigh in.
Okay.
Your girl over here is getting lost in the sauce. There's too many things happening. Obviously, we know the album is coming out at midnight. You know, Fred. Yeah. We know that. But what else is going on? I'm seeing a ton of different things. That there is a hidden message floating around. They don't make loyalty like they used to. They're saying that this is vault tracks from Reputation. There's so many things. There's cracked screens, and it looks like the cracked stage. Where's this all going?
We're putting this question out to the Swifties out there. I am a Swiftie too, but quite honestly, I just do not have the dexterity mentally to clown like y'all do. I wait, and you're like, okay, this is what it is, and I'm like, okay, great, yeah, that's what I thought too. Crack screen, tell us.
I'm getting lost in the sauce, so I'm trying to keep up, but I'm like, okay, so we're getting a new album. But does that mean, we're also getting some Reputation update, vault track kind of thing? Is that what's going on? I'm getting lost.
I don't know. I do know that there's a watch party going on at my house tomorrow night. I know that. So
there's a lot of watch parties.
Pretty excited about that. And I'm going to go try to catch the movie this weekend. You can go see it.
Okay. Good for you. I love that. Yeah. Say it again.
You're not going to go try to see it?
Probably not this weekend. No, I'm pretty booked this weekend, honestly.
Wow, look at you.
I know. And I did. This is some really piping hot tea. Okay. Now, I can't talk about the sources. I can't get into all of that. I will say allegedly to protect myself and to protect this show. But I heard some things. There was a woman on the East Coast who had a wedding date at a venue booked. She was asked if she would be open to moving the date of her wedding. The bride's like, no, what? Like, I've had this booked. Why? No. The person who wants that date has offered to pay for the entire wedding, her entire honeymoon, anything related to the wedding. The person that wants that date said, I'll pay for it all if you just move your date. Supposedly, this person is Taylor Swift. Her camp. In Rhode Island.
Yeah.
You want to know the date?
13th what? 13th what?
June 13th. June 13th of next year.
Nice.
Now, this person is saying, she's like, this is not fake. The girl is my friend's coworker. She goes, we're all in the mix of it. We were blown away. It was her camp that reached out. They want that date. What do you think?
I think 150%. You look, if your person is saying, honey, this is our special day, that's not your person. You're marrying an idiot at that point. You're marrying an idiot wrapped up in a moron. If your person's like, but that's our wedding day. Stop it.
If somebody offers to
pay for the whole thing and it's Taylor Swift, I would just negotiate and be like, look, yes, 100%. Yes. Also, do we get an invite to y'all's wedding as well? That's the negotiation right there. Done and done.
I would 1,000% move.
And if your person is saying, oh, no, let's not do that. And you need a right run. That's the flags. The flags are finally coming out. Go run. Just saying.
I don't know. And part of me hears this and I'm like, don't you feel like there would be like an ironclad NDA and they wouldn't be able to say, hey, we're from Taylor's camp? maybe they just said we're from a very well-known. Did they dance around it, you think, or did they just say, hey, it's Taylor, she wants this date? I don't know if she would let that kind of information leak. You know what I mean?
Not until something was signed. They would say, hey, I represent someone that is quite influential. And then until you're right. NDA first. They're not gonna put that out without anything signed.
Right.
I do it.
Rhode Island, June 13th of next year. That's soon. I mean, that's soon.
Quite honestly, who cares about this broad? I'm booking my flight to Rhode Island, June 13th of next year. I don't care about this lady's wedding. I care about Taylor's. What, you don't think I'd fly out to Rhode Island next year?
Oh, I know you would.
Be a bystander? Look, I couldn't understand the royal wedding way back in the day at Union Station where tens of thousands of people showed up for that. I get this. Wherever that is, look, the pilgrimage is happening. If there's a leak and say, hey, the wedding is in Rhode Island, it's a definite 100%. Look, road trip, plane trip, I'm there. We're broadcasting live. I'm broadcasting live for sure. Will I get arrested? Maybe. I don't know.
This is when we start getting creative. This is when we go where all the caterers and all the people are assembling, and you're going to have to, put the towel with the ammonia on it, knock him out, change into his clothes, and then you're one of the servers. Then you're in. This is where we're going to get strategic on this one. Okay?
The Ponch and Nikki show brought to you by the last movie Nikki watched, the new Naked Gun movie, to where I believe that he used that same tactic.
Just creep out of a bush,
knocking out
him.
Stop it.
Fall over, and then you make sure he's your size. Okay, think ahead, your size. So you can just put on his little butler, black little tie outfit, and then carry the plate. Hors d'oeuvre. It's brilliant.
What could go wrong, right?
I'm just saying.
Hey, speaking of weddings, I saw this. It seems like more and more people are getting hangry at weddings. It seems like this is not a new type of story to where people go to weddings, the food sucks, and they order food, and people get pissed off, right?
Before you play this clip, let's circle back because I'm really worried about this happening at my sister's wedding.
What do you mean? Talk to me here.
I'm worried here. So
let's come back. We have a bunch of new people. By the way, let's reset. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, X, and YouTube. Welcome to the show. We talk about relationships and everything that's doing here. So Nikki's younger sister, just got engaged. Beautiful pictures. Yeah. Oh my God, amazing. Now the last we heard is that we were having the wedding here in the United States because he's from the UK. All right. So I think we're all caught up now. So where are we at?
Yeah, last we knew the wedding was going to be here in the States. But that has changed. The wedding will be in England.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's going to be at the Carriage House. Pride and Prejudice is her favorite movie. And she has always wanted her wedding over there at is it Pemberley? I don't remember the name of it, but anyway, it's there, and it's gorgeous. We went over details this weekend when I finally got to see her, and she's got everything planned out. The menu, she's got a wedding coordinator. I mean, the details are there. Okay, and she was talking to me about the menu. I'm like, sis, you got any? I don't know, chicken skewer, like some snacks, like some. Yorkshire pudding. We're eating things that I don't know.
Like what?
Like I just said, like Yorkshire pudding and
Yorkshire pudding. You've never had York?
No. I think I've had it.
Shepherd's pie. Have you had that?
I've had shepherd's pie. That's not on the menu.
Fish and chips, beef Wellington. I mean, England's menu is not that complicated.
Well, these items, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to be hungry. So I might have to pack some snacks.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. And I was like, can I order a pizza is that a thing? Can I order a pizza out there that it can be delivered to the venue? We're in the middle of the countryside, people. This is not like I'm next to Big Ben. So
You'll have some fish and chips. You'll be just fine. There you go. Our friend Jacob Honeycutt is saying your favorite wedding DJ expert does travel, Nikki Beavis.
Yeah, Jacob, you and Ponch need to get together. You guys need to have a phone call today because
Look, Jacob, I'm all about collaborating. I'm all about collaborating as I'm putting my hat in the ring for the mobile DJ business. But Jacob, I'll collaborate anything you want. But if there's going to be one local DJ that's going to England to do this wedding, it's not you. It's me. Sorry, not sorry. That's a one person job there, buddy.
So I don't know. I'm just, whenever I heard this clip about this bridesmaid and guest, she was hungry, and so she had some pizza delivered, and the bride got pissed.
Wedding, but it was a really long day. The wedding took place at 12. When it got to 8 p.m. with no food in sight, I was absolutely struggling. I was starting to get hangry, so me and my friend who I was with decided to order a pizza sneakily to the venue. When it arrived, I slipped outside to grab it, and I shared it with a couple of other people at the table who were also starving. Word got round, and now the bride is furious with me and said if I'd just been patient, food was arriving in the next 30 minutes. She told me that I embarrassed her, but some others told me it was tacky and disrespectful.
I mean, if you're hungry, you're hungry. Like, you got to eat. That's a long time to not eat.
Freaking eat before.
When did they have time? She said 12 to 8. Was there? I don't think there was a time between 12 to 8 to eat in that window.
No, I'm saying, like, if there's an event and I'm not too sure about the food, I'm not making. I went to a wedding not too long ago where the food was absolutely trash. And I was just like, that is the last time I'm going, because I typically will have a snack before I go because I don't know what I'm getting into. And not only that, I don't want to pig out in front of everybody. So it's just like, I'll have a snack before I go to the wedding or event. That way I'm not hungry. But the last one I went to, I was like, it held hostage with the food there. And I was like, well, not good. So yeah, just eat before. That's crazy though, that it's a flip of things that now your sister was going to get married in the United States. Now she's getting married in England. Right. You're going over there to help arrange everything with her, which is fantastic, and that's coming up. Did I get that right?
Yes, we are getting married very soon. We're getting married in August.
Whoa!
We're going dress shopping this weekend.
Let me ask you this: I'm not, and I'm being very serious. I'm not inviting myself to the wedding or any of that. But how would you feel about us broadcasting from England during the wedding? We could do the podcast over there. How would you feel about that? I can already see from your face, not a go. All right, cool.
No, I was just thinking, I'm like, because I was talking to her about, I guess DJs over there are different. They play a lot of, they don't play music like we would play at a wedding. She was telling me all about this. So I told her, I was like, well, you know what I could do? I could just load up my laptop with music, make a playlist, and I'll be your DJ.
Right.
And she's like, really? And I'm like, well, that's what I did for Christina's wedding, and it was fine. So, I mean, maybe I'll just pass that on to you. You could do that.
I was actually just talking about going and doing our show there.
I mean, we can do our show too.
That's what I was saying. I really don't want to work if I'm going to go over there.
Well,
like, I'll do the show, but I mean, I don't want to do. Okay, Jacob, you're back in. You can do look, laziness wins every time on this show. Jacob, you're back in now.
Can't pay you though, Jacob. I'm sorry. I'm unemployed.
And you have to pay for your own flight. And quite honestly, you have to pay for Nikki and I's flight too, but you'll get to DJ the wedding. We didn't say this is a fair or good deal, but that's the deal. And that's where we're going to be at. All right. Before we get out of here, we have to thank a few of our friends and partners. A big one right here. And we're talking about weddings, obviously. We're talking about the holidays coming up. Man, your time. It is October 1st. Okay. What does that mean? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. Boom. It's done. It's done. It's done. Go see our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewlers. You guys, it is going to take just a hot second. Not only that, you don't want to do something for your special someone and just go, okay, let's just get that one and it's a thing. Put some thought. They know if there's an engraving in the inside and it's a thing only between you. And Kennedy's Custom Jewlers can do that. Go to kennedysjewelers.com. kennedysjewelers.com, 40 and 7 Highway in Blue Springs. Trisha, Aaron, the whole family there. Kennedy's Custom Jewlers.
Good people over there.
You excited about our live deal on Friday down at the West Bottoms?
I am very excited. It's our first live deal with just you and I with our show. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal.
I'm going down there today.
You're going to map it out?
Well, before we had like a support staff of like, oh, you guys need to go figure out, do we get a signal? Was there a thing? And I was like, support staff. And I was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, so I'm going to go down there today, map it out and hang out with Amber a little bit, and we'll have her on the show. But very excited to meet a lot of folks. Again, it'll be first Friday down at the Bottoms. Mm-hmm. So we're bringing awareness and getting you ready for all the haunts down there, but also we are huge advocates for the West Bottoms and all of the commerce and all the things down there. I mean, you can live down there now. There's so much with the West Bottoms. So it's near and dear to our heart. So we'll be down there Friday.
Big proponents of keeping the West Bottoms local and keeping all the traditions and all the fun alive down in that area.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. Yeah, I want to do a little shopping. I want to go over to that spa. I want to get a lay of the land of that spa. Not that I can afford it right now, but that place looks fantastic.
All right. Well, let me do some recon today. Let's see if we can get maybe we can get the spa on the show. Well, Tradio.
Yes, have them come over. I want to get one of those sound bath balls, whatever bowls, and then I want to float.
I think
align my chakras or whatever it is.
You need all the chakras aligned.
I need to be electrocuted. Let's be honest. I don't even know if aligning going to do it at this point. Like a full on. That's what I need.
The show also brought to you by a toaster and a bathtub. Join us Friday. It's going to be so much fun. And again, I think because first Friday and the high is going to be 90 on Friday, I think people are going to, it's like, this is like officially the last weekend of summer. I think people are going to be like, okay, cool. We get it. It's done by Tuesday. So let's get it. And I think there's going to be a lot of people down there on Friday shopping and doing their whole deal. I love going to those. There's one antique shop. I can't remember. I never can remember the names, but they have a basement and you go down the basement and there's like cool stuff down there. And then
a lot of those.
You never know what you're going to find. I like that plant place too, where they have crafts.
Oh yeah. The plant place is legit.
Except
for that olive tree that they have is a little dear for my liking. But
it's a little what?
It's a little dear. Their price tag on that olive tree I was looking at.
I saw. They're very proud of that olive tree.
Very proud.
They are very proud of that olive tree. Before we get out of here, let's do some housekeeping things here. Today is Ashley Gander's 40th birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Ashley.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you rolling with us.
Yeah.
Do appreciate that. It's all family affair here, and we do appreciate everything. We see the shares, we see the likes, the subscriptions, all of it. It all makes a difference. And, if you dig our show, then just keep doing what you're doing. We do appreciate that as well. And we do appreciate our big partners that it came from day one. And again, we're talking about our friends at Butt Nuggets. Butt Nuggets. They will come and take care of your poopy poop in your yard, whether it's your pooch or someone else's. The folks at Butt Nuggets, they're so awesome. They're so nice. Family run business. They're ready to take care of you. And I just thought the other day, I was like, man, wouldn't it be great as we're starting on this new venture? And I feel like Butt Nuggets is starting with us and we're just kind of in this thing. It'd be cool to see like Butt Nuggets blow up to this national company of removing poop. And we were there. We were there.
In the beginning.
In the very beginnings of the poop. Call or text Butt Nugget Scoopers today, 913-329-3167. If you missed that, we have links to all of our partners in the bodies of our things on YouTube and on Facebook as well.
Support them, please, guys. Really support all the sponsors. That's how you're going to keep us going.
Hells yeah. What are you doing today? Anything good? Fun?
I am going to work at the bug business today. I'm making calendars. If you don't know, my family owns an exterminating company that's been around for 60 years here in the Kansas City area. And my mom and stepdad run it. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to make calendars today because my mom still does everything like hands-on. It is my mom with her little typewriter and her little index cards. Very old school. Very old school. And she sends everybody their own individual calendar with the dates circled of their appointments. of when their next treatment. Yeah.
That is a super, super nice touch. I love that. And just appreciate that too. And know that that's not I'm glad you said that out loud, because a lot of times you get those things and you think, oh, this is printed.
No, my mom doesn't do any of that. She is very old school. The way that my grandparents started it, she has kept it that way. There is personal touch with everything.
So this is kind of a nice book into what we were talking about at the beginning of the show. We're all bitching and complaining and scared and full of fear, and we don't know what's going on with our jobs and our country and everything else with AI, right?
Right.
There's so much uncertainty, and there's a lot of it out of our control. But what is in our control is tangible, real folks that have real businesses that are trying to make a real living. These are not corporations. These are people just like you that are trying to do it. So if you feel like it's a David and Goliath situation between you and big tech, it is. But you can do your own part by making sure that these businesses are taken care of, and nobody's going to do that but you. Off my soapbox, please take care of local businesses. They mean the most. They really, really do.
And call my parents if you have bugs in your house.
And with that said, look, if one of these companies that we're promoting that is local and mom and pop becomes a big corporation, stock options, fam. I'm not stupid. We want stock options. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Let's.
Tomorrow's Friday Eve, y'all, and we'll be back at it. Until then, have a great day. You got this.
Say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch.
If your business is